Is it Captain Lars?
Yes.
Tell me quick, eh?
Yes, you can start the video.
Is the camera on?
Yes.
Friends, salute and welcome home to the Petrincic Brothers RC Aviation channel. The channel
when you can see very sick person who cannot stop clicking, eh?
Yeah. The good thing is that my right hand is still good, and with this one I can click all the time, so hey.
Well, you got your fingers like a Schwarzenegger, eh?
Yeah, of course, eh? But you know why I'm clicking, eh? So we can all have fun together. Now I was saying, welcome to the Petrincic Brothers RC Aviation channel, the channel where you can feel at home, the channel where we will try to test as many different planes as possible in our lifetime, the channel when we try to give you some good information that we observe about the planes, the channel when we don't edit nothing, what you see is what you get, and of course the channel when we want to show you the true meaning of this hobby, and that is to have the perfect fun while you still can. Don't waste your time. If you're wondering right now if you should buy something, just click, because you have so many options these days on the internet and in the stores that this is it. Now, of course, this video will be short. I will come here to say a few words. Captain Blaž.
You can speak, I'll
but
show.
We will show that later. Don't show now. It's not the point that you show now. We will go box by box. Of course, viewers, what I will call this video today, this video will be called...
Not unboxing. Showing off.
This video will be called, I will tell you exactly what it will be called. Discontinued EDF Jet Porn Sneak Preview. Because today we will show you the preview, but we will go to that. But
what's this, eh?
What are you so anxious to show this?
Look at this, eh?
But what will be the point of later for me to tell
Is there impeller and propeller inside?
Captain Blaž, there are two versions, eh? Why do you guess here?
But yeah, but this is the...
You have me here that I will tell you.
Yeah, but this is which version?
Yeah, but screw the prop version. What do I need the prop version if I can have the jet version, eh? Now, I was trying to say... Yeah, hey, but you distract me again. What I was trying to say?
Nothing.
I was trying to say, of course, I will tell you just this, why I have bought this. Now, I will be very quick this time, because, yeah, at least for once we will have the short video, and I will start to tell you right now, because it's like this. Every single new jet plane that comes to the market, our fellow pilots from the USA, I will salute them right now, they are so ahead of us, because they can buy a jet plane at least a month earlier than we get them here in the Europe. Now by the time that we get some new jet here in Europe, it is out already a month, already you have 1,000 videos of that plane on YouTube, so what would be the point for me to spend $600 for the plane that was already filmed 10,000 times? Eh?
Yeah, why spend 600 when you can spend 1,000?
Yeah, why spend 600 if you can spend $1,000? Of course, we're kidding a little. So I said to myself a few months ago, hey, what the hell, I will start to search around the internet, and I know that I will find some small, sexy family hobby shops where they still have the planes all forgotten, lying there on the shelves. And I will tell you this, that these three planes, the ones that are already unboxed, I mean, they're not unboxed, they came like this, they were in the store. I got them from the same small store in Austria. Of course, I will salute Captain Hubert because he has brought them here to me.
Which store?
I must not tell, because in that store, viewers, I will tell you this, they still have around 10 discontinued planes, and I'm saving them for myself, Captain Blaž. We must click something next year, eh? I'm saving those planes for myself, eh?
Okay.
Because I have said that on this channel we will also dedicate a lot of videos to discontinued planes. So we will go, because to buy discontinued plane new in the box and to test it on the video, that is so sweet, eh? It's so sweet because you don't know that many times that...
Like popping a cherry, eh?
That of course, every single time, eh? That plane even existed, and once you try it, it's so sweet because most of the pilots can't buy it anymore, but you can't. I'm a little selfish here. But of course, we are sharing all this with you that is why we are filming the videos. And now I will come to this. In fact, like I have said, we all know that I love discontinued planes, but we all know that the best planes for me are EDF Jets. Now, since my accident, I can't fly them good anymore, but that doesn't mean that I can't buy them. Yeah, so I'm buying. But these four planes, maybe I will be able to test them because they are not complicated. I think that just the bottom two have the wheels. They don't even have the how do you call it, the retractable landing gear, and these two are hand tossers, and of course this is a promise of a lot of hand tossing on this channel in the future. And now, Captain Blush, we can start there because you're already showing this. I mean, I didn't even know, viewers, that this plane ever existed. Now look at this, a beautiful and sexy Freewing, I mean, once you read this, I mean, this is quality. Freewing Knight 860. Now look at this and be impressed. Now this plane we can see here that originally came in two versions. I have found a few videos of this plane flying with the prop, but who cares about the props if we can have an EDF unit in a? Yes. And I think that this will be one amazing test. Plug and fly version you can see here, the wingspan.
And look at this, 100 grams heavier, and look how much torque does have.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
thrust, yes.
How much thrust the props do have. I mean, props are more efficient than EDFs. We know that a long time ago, because if you just look at the flying time with the prop and with the F, there is no comparison, and it has more thrust, but you don't have that sexy swooshing sound. And of course I will just put it a little like this, so you can in fact also show the specification of this plane quick, because here you have also the EDF power system version, what kind of motor is inside, the ESC, and this baby, we can see that it will run on 4-cell. Hey, and this means what? The 4-cell with this.
Yeah, but did you see what size 4-cell? 1600.
Yeah, I think that I have something like that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, but
hey, what are those batteries that you
I have
ordered?
ordered 5 batteries for one guy that didn't get them later from me. I think they are 1300. Okay, hey, I will put something in, But I will buy 2 batteries for this video. Why not? Who cares about that? Screw that. So this is it. We have one beautiful, sexy Knight from the Freewing.
It was the bottom box.
Wait, that will be for the last, because that plane, I mean, I know that many guys and the pilots have already seen these planes in the past, maybe you know about them, but the EDF underneath, that one, I didn't really know that ever existed, and I didn't hear about that brand that brand before in my life. And now we come to here, the FlyZone, beautiful and sexy L-39 Albatross. Now look at this and be impressed.
Yes.
Look at this. Doesn't it look sexy? Another hand tosser and such a small plane. I think that this is also, we will check here on the description, also 64 millimeter, that also runs on 4-cell. But look at this, such a small plane, and they have put it in 2 pilots. Can you imagine this? Even in the 90 millimeter one, stand there for what's with you. I will just turn it to you. Like this, it's more interesting. Look at this. And now you can show the specification. Look at this. Who break the speed barrier. This will be something.
145 kilometers per hour.
Ooh, this will be fast. Perfect for the 4S brushless power system. Look at this. The wingspan is not big, but who cares about that? And 4-cell 2200. And that is why I have ordered this plane. I mean, first I have ordered it because I didn't see it before, it looks pretty sexy to me, and because I have a lot of 2200 4-cell batteries at home. Do you see this?
Yes.
And this plane also comes, look at this, even with the stand. I mean, this is amazing. Look,
yeah.
You even have the stand for this plane.
Display stand included.
This is pretty sexy to me.
Well, that's the first one.
And now we come to the plane that I have seen in the past. A beautiful and sexy Horizon Hobby EFlite FJ2 Fury plane. Now this, I will tell you just a little history quick. From the moment that I saw this plane, it looked pretty similar to me to the Sabre plane F-86, and in fact, this Fury plane FJ2 is the next version of the F-86 Sabre plane, and this in fact was the first plane. In fact, the plane had the foldable wings because it was made to be on the carrier, and in fact, this was the first jet plane in the world that was catapulted from the carrier with the steam, with the steam piston or captain. I mean, enough of the history. Now look at this. Of course, I have seen this plane a few years ago here in Austria in the store, and I was waiting for such a long time that in fact it's already discontinued. But again, I have found one brand new sexy in that small family store. And I can show you this. You can show this to the viewers. Look at this. It already has inside the Spectrum receiver. This time with just AS3X. I won't screw with the safe anymore because I just don't trust that safe anymore. You can see there. And this is what? There is a mix. See specification, what it is?
Tuki.
Here, does it say?
Yes.
The EDF scale. No, the impeller, what is it? Oh, 70 millimeter, look at this. 70 millimeter viewers, and it will run on what battery?
4-cell.
4-cell battery, of course. 70 millimeter on 4-cell. I think that this will make pretty good sound. And I have seen the videos of this, show this. I mean, this plane is really so beautifully done. You can also take off the wheels and you can just have it for a hand tosser. You can also take off the fuel tanks. But of course, for the first flight, we will fly it like it is, and I can't wait for this because it's so sexy.
Look, a naval aviation icon.
Yeah, of course, like I've said, this was, in fact, I have maybe thought that the Horizon Hobby put this paint on their own, but in fact, the planes were painted also exactly.
Just like a Trojan plane.
Exactly in this color. Of course, I can put it back. And now we come to the fourth plane. I will take my knife because this fourth plane, this one is interesting. I will put it here. I have never heard about this manufacturer before, and I have never even seen a jet of this design and this name.
Yeah.
I think they have it maybe something. I have read maybe some Iran army or something like that.
Iran?
You can see here, look at this. What is it called? I mean, I have never heard about this. Do you see this? What the name of this plane is? J-10B fighter. But this is the name of this jet. J-10B. I mean, I don't know what that means, but hey, on the picture say discontinued plane, I just had to click on this.
Wait.
Help me a little with this.
Yeah, why don't you cut it a little bit more?
You can cut it here, look.
No, you do it.
I will cut here. Quick. Perfect. Because you will see the design of this plane. I mean, it's so interesting. I can cut here.
I think this was flown in China.
And look at this. And this is the special version. The
Chinese.
Celebration, or how do you call that version? Because you have the ordinary gray version of this plane.
Specification.
This is the manufacturer, the wings maker. I have never heard about this. Do you see this?
Yes.
I will take it out. Wait. Like this, so you can show it.
Manufactured by the World Models.
Yeah, the wings maker.
No, manufactured by the World Models.
I mean, yeah, the World Models or something. I mean, I have never heard about the manufacturer like this. But look at this plane, how sexy it looks, Already assembled, and look at these canards in the front, Now this will be something. We even have here something, some specification. Show it. What does it say? Do you see?
Wing area, flying weight, fuselage length, 4-channel elevator aileron mixing,
And again, do you see they say the 4-cell batteries, all 4 planes are for the 4-cell batteries. I mean, this is sick, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yes.
But tell me that it doesn't look sexy,
Yes, it
Have
does.
you ever seen a plane like this,
No.
And this is some... It has a special name because of these colors. Do you see these colors? But I can't remember now what it was called. Even the pilot is inside. Now can you imagine this, This is something great for Urda, and the Freewing has the pilot inside. I mean, the plane without the pilot inside.
Well,
that's
all
so
these
sick,
all these planes have pilots inside.
All the planes, and this has 2. Now can you imagine this? And look how beautifully this plane is done. I mean, I'm really impressed, and I didn't know, because in fact, you also have this version in the ready to fly, with the radio, with everything. But of course, screw that, I have my trustful Spectrum radio, and of course I will fly it with that. I mean, I will try. So this is it, viewers and friends and fellow pilots and I don't know who, huh? What do you think, Captain Blush?
Very good.
Tell me that you're not impressed.
No, I'm
And you
not.
can't wait.
No, I'm not impressed because.
Of course you're not impressed because...
Nah, well, I am because you know why? Because this L-39 looks very interesting,
I know that you're not impressed because we all know that you love balsa planes with the glow engines on, of course, but this channel will try to cover all types of planes, and we're so lucky that I love foam planes.
Maybe I will do them.
EDF Jets.
Maybe I'll do the maiden with this L-39.
But maybe you will, Who knows?
Because it looks very interesting.
Yeah, it looks really interesting, and this will be one fast little devil.
Yes.
So this is it, what to tell at the end, nothing, viewers, a beautiful and sexy sneak preview of what is to come, so we can all be now happy and expect more fun on our beautiful and sexy channel.
Yeah, you know what?
What?
Today is 18 degrees Celsius, and that is sick,
It's so hot, I mean, the summer is coming, or I don't know what,
Well, 18 degrees is normally in the end of March,
Yeah, and late autumn,
Yeah.
So this is it, what to tell at the end, nothing, viewers. Like we said many times, you have so many options at this time on the market, beautiful and sexy, even the planes with the radio. I have upstairs one beautiful and sexy trainer from the Monster Trainer 1200. That plane comes with the wheels, you can put the wheels down, you have inside the radio, you have the charger, the battery, everything that you need for 120 bucks. And of course we will show that plane in some other video, but like I say, you have no excuse not to try this beautiful hobby. Once you will be in the air with the plane, I mean, that feeling you can't describe with the words. You must try it, you must feel it, and believe me, then you will be an addict for the lifetime. But this is a good addiction. It will cost you some money, but you will also get so much from this. You will get the best friends in the world, all around the world, and you will have the fun of your life, and that's it. Good enough, so the video won't be too long.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the time.
What?
We have now it's 18 minutes and 43 seconds.
Even without unboxing, we can't make the video.
No, you can't.
So this is it. Pilot Robert and Captain Blush signing off from Slovenia with discontinued EDF jet porn, like I have said on the beginning of the video. And I can't wait to see these birds on our runway. No, this will be something, and my hanger is looking much more beautiful now that I have these 4 planes inside. And many more to come. So this is it. Of course, thanks for your support. Thanks for every comment. Thanks for every subscription. Thanks for every thumb up. We appreciate every single one. We all have you, all of you, for our best friends. And that's it. Life can be good also. It's not always bad.
Yes.
If you have a place like this, what can go wrong except the crash in the mail? But that we will see later, we always say. So this is it. No, Captain Blush can quit. Because we must do what?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Today, viewers, absolutely nothing. I will just put this middle and we will clear these boxes back to my hangar. Because we work here tomorrow, so we must have room. But first I must decide. Now this will be the interesting fact thing. To decide which one of these four beauties fly first. I really don't know right now. Captain Blush is full. He's full in the albatross, you're saying, but it feels so sexy. But I'm thinking more to the 30 because he already has the receiver in there.
Yeah, yes, yeah. You're always looking for the easy way.
Hey, the easiest way is the best. Why not? If you have an option in your life to take the easy road, sometimes you can take it without feeling bad.
Yeah, now just cut because this is sick.
Cut already, but what's this? What are you doing here? Viewers have to go somewhere, I don't know what. You click on some play or something. So this is it. Thanks again and fine. Like this.